It is almost 3 a.m.
We both. Well, I got work in the morning. I thought you did, but you don't.
I don't. I got laid off.
Welcome to 2024.
Three weeks ago, I was let go from my full-time job working at an award-winning wellness spa. I had been there for over a year and was even promoted to a manager role just 2 months prior to getting laid off. This was honestly the last thing I saw coming. I had already experienced loss after loss after loss in the last 10 months, including shutting down my creative wellness community space in LA, which was the only reason I applied for this job, to help support my rent and expenses. By January, I stepped away from my collective and made the conscious decision to only focus on my spa job, save, and recover from burnout. However, working long-term for another company had never really been in my stars, and ironically, I thought I'd be the one leaving by the year mark, not getting promoted with even more hours, commitments, and responsibilities. But my fear around financial instability kicked in, and I settled for the comfortable. Shortly after getting promoted, I started dreading clocking into my now 40-hour work week. I even worked hella overtime in that first month, so the money was great, and I finally caught up with a lot of my debt. But by the time I was off for the weekend, I was too exhausted to pour into myself or my art, nonetheless to even think about picking things back up with my own business. And this existential cycle would rinse and repeat every week. But who knew that when my Saturn returned would complete its orbit in conjunction with the summer solstice, a shift would enliven deep within that would change my whole trajectory. As someone who's dreamt of being a YouTuber since she was 12 years old, this sacral tension between my current self and the woman of my dreams had been living rent-free in my psyche for 3 weeks straight, leading up to my layoff. In a way, I know I subconsciously created this all, collapsing old timelines through the affirmation of already living in my highest. My most authentic self has been dying to be seen, to express her truth through her multidimensionality, creativity, and holistic way of existing, to continue to build in community and fight for a collective liberation by example of being, not just doing, to truly embody the woman of my dreams. Since getting let go, it feels like I've been stepping into her essence more and more each day. Motivation that I could not muster for years, suddenly jolting through my spirit within days, leading into tangible action. Perhaps I've always been her all along, just hiding underneath some heavy layers that I finally feel brave enough to unveil. Nonetheless, I'm excited to bear my heart through this journey with you all. Thank you for being here.